Hello, I am doing an ad analysis video. The ad that I picked is based off of Luxury Watches by Mariner Watches. They are a company that released this ad in 2019 and they sell luxury watches for men specifically. So this ad came out and it came out on the web and within magazines and stirred up a lot of controversy. So to start it off, what is being sold? The product that is being sold is men's luxury watches. It's specifically luxury watches because they are at a certain price point, and you can just tell from how the women are dressed and all the different styles of watches and their different ads that they like to cater to a specific kind of customer and sell to a specific kind of customer. The marketing strategy of this ad is to show men dominating beautiful women through various acts such as strangulation or a dominant grip around the woman's throat, as shown over here. And then we also see a woman that is stretched, uncomfortably. She, is being bent back in a really strange way, and you don't actually see the man. You only see his hand and the watch. So it really, plays on the image of the woman and, the mysteriousness of the man. The other image is of the woman leaning back between the man's legs against a chair, very sensually as well. And he is pouring, an expensive looking drink out of an expensive looking glass down her throat. So once again, he is, controlling, and being dominating of her needs, I suppose, or her acts. And he is, shown not in his face or anything, but mainly just his clothes, his hands, and then also the watch as well. The message it sends to men is that they will have dominant energy by wearing these watches, and women will find it sexy and let them control them. The target of the ad is men, most likely rich men who are straight and can afford expensive watches priced at over $500. Men are represented in the ad, and they are represented as being powerful and dominant. Women are represented, but they are represented by being subservient, fragile, malleable, and objects that the men can control. People of other genders are not included, only male and female. People of other races are not included. They do not show the men's face, but they are white men and women. The ad is directed at those of straight sexual orientation and no other orientations. The social class represented is definitely higher class people who have more money because they are luxury watches and they're, selling at a certain price point. Those who are not rich are not represented. The men and women who are both portrayed with in the ad are, very luxurious and glamorous. My personal reaction to the ad was that I did not like it and I find it quite offensive. I hate that women are being shown in this subservient way, especially in 2020. It is the same way that they portray women in pornographic media as well. They show the woman's face and acts being done to her, but they do not show most of the male. It lets men imagine that they can dominate women too and really put themselves in these roles, which is why these ads are so popular, is because, it's so easy to imagine that that's you if you don't see another man's face, or, you can see yourself with that kind of woman. I don't like that the whole ad is focused on luxury and glamour, because it's saying if you are a certain way or do not make a certain money, that you can't buy the products and that they prefer it that way. Research and theories we discussed in class related to my experience in multiple ways when it came to this ad. One way was that the ad included stereotypes about women that are harmful and inaccurate. It portrays women as subservient and bendable to men's will and control. It sends the message that women are sexy if they can be controlled and have no voice. It shows that men as being dominant, successful, and controlling. It shows the message that Men, if they buy this product, women will act a certain way around them, and it will give off the air that the men are rich and successful. Another thing the ad portrays is sexism. The imagery shows that women are beneath men. One woman is sitting in the chair between the man's legs while leaned back against the chair and relies on him to give her a drink of some alcoholic beverage from an expensive glass while he pours it in her mouth while she makes a sensual face. Another image is of a woman arching her posture and staring up uncomfortably while his hand is around her throat dominantly. These positions are both uncomfortable looking, and most women would never be in willingly except in private with their partners after a discussion about consent. The positions that they are in are ones that appeal to men and make them look like they are weak and in need of a man to dominate and control them. Sources I used were the book. It discussed these theories in detail. We have also learned so far. I also used web articles, one by femestella.com and the other is from usawashpro.com. I used both of their articles, which talked about this ad specifically and why it was a certain way.